The idea of a God and the creator of our world has been around for centuries, but some of the most famous religions we know today, like Christianity and Islam, first had to spread their religion and share their message with the rest of the world. Christianity existed several centuries prior to the birth of Islam, and by the time Muhammad founded Islam in the Middle East, Christianity had moved its center to Europe, where it had established itself as the official religion. During the early periods of Christianity, the faith did not expand far beyond the vicinity of Jerusalem. After many years of relative peace for the church, a terrible persecution broke out, leading to the scattering of the church to the surrounding countryside of Judea and Samaria. The worldwide expansion of this Christian faith would soon begin. When the Islam religion was adopted around 550 years later, its initial message was strikingly similar to the early experience of the Christian church. But a prophet native to the Quraysh tribe by the name of Muhammad adopted the religion of Islam in 610 AD and claimed he had received revelations from God that told him to preach this new religion called Islam. Muhammad gained a large number of followers when he proclaimed this new religion to the public, but in a polytheistic community, his monotheistic beliefs were not well received by some. Because of this, many of the early Muslim converters faced persecution just as the early Christians had. Muhammad and the Islam religion were limited at the time and didn't stretch far beyond Mecca. The constant harassment of Muhammad and his believers forced him to flee Mecca, so Muhammad fled to Medina. Here he gathered many converts who eventually became his militia followers. Similar to the early Christian church, the persecution of their religion led to their first significant spread. Economically, both Islam and Christians had similar beliefs. Trade was very common in both religions and had a big impact on the spread of their beliefs. Merchants were able to socialize with people and were able to know the different types of religions. Both religions were able to spread by word of mouth the beliefs of their religions. Politically speaking, the spread of Christianity and Islam differed greatly. Christianity had a governmental organization involved in the spread of their religion, while Islam did not. Christianity had Constantine, who was a governmental official, who helped make Christianity legal after many other governments punished those who believed in Christianity, while Islam only had prophets and caliphates that were in no way involved in any governmental organizations. Perhaps one of the most significant differences between the Christians and the Muslims was the methods used to spread their messages. While Christians recognize that God loves all people and wants them to have a personal relationship with Him, Muhammad taught that Allah loveth not those who reject faith. These contrasting attitudes caused Christians and Muslims to go about conversions in different ways. Christians did not force their religion on others, but relied on missionaries preaching and leading godly lives to draw people on the one true God. Muslims, on the other hand, did not rely solely on preaching to spread their faith. They turned also to the sword. While it is true that many did convert willingly to Islam, the Muslims also conquered vast areas of land in the Middle East and northern Africa during the 7th and 8th centuries. When they attacked or occupied a new territory, they gave its prisoners 3 options: convert to Islam, pay a special tax, or die. Under these circumstances, many chose to pay the tax, and many others chose to convert to Islam. Clearly, the Islamic method of expansion did not match the loving approach of Christianity. Clearly, the expansion of Christianity and Islam differ greatly in spite of some early similarities. And although the spread of their religions was initially sparked by their early persecution, they went about spreading their messages in very different ways. Even today, the marks of Christianity and Islam can be seen in the areas where they first spread.